اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد.
About the Imam's merits, mashallah, that his title was Baqir al-Ulum. He did so much to propagate the religious knowledge, and also Imam's, and then we discuss about the evidence of alayhi salam, and about the story of Jabir ibn Abdullah Ansari, that Prophet sent his salam to Imam. So apart from that, what lesson we should learn from Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam? So from his life, so and Imam, there are so many hadiths. I just want to summarize, as we have to do our other part too. Imam Muhammad Baqir was invited to a moment, but he rejected the invitation. Why? So what lesson? So I have to brief. So there are also many narrations from Imam Muhammad Baqir that whoever recites Ziyarat Ashura, whoever says salam to Imam Hussein, so many rewards here. Even when you drink water and you say salam to Abu Abdullah, that you get so many millions of sawab, so many hadiths. There are so many narrations from Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam, and inshallah we should inculcate in our lives. As Muharram is approaching, start reading Ziyarat Ashura, saying salam, or even Ziyarat Warisa on daily basis to Imam, to feel more connection with the Imam. So there are so many hadiths, but as he mentioned all these hadiths, but also and he also mentioned so many characteristics of Shia, who is our true Shia. And then he said that even one of the Mu'min invited him, but he rejected the invitation. So this is also the lesson. So when we want to learn from his life, he rejected the invitation. As you know that even when any Mu'min invites you, you should accept it. Even you can open your Mustaf fast on the invitation. But he rejected. People said, so said, why? Because he said he's Aqe Waldain. His parents are not happy with him. The people said when his parents died, they were happy with him. How come, Imam? How come now they are not happy? Imam said after death, they are not happy with him. So we have heard, even you are so good in their life, but if after their death, if we are not doing our responsibilities, then it is also possible that we become Aqe Waldain, like they are not happy with us. So Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, there's hadith that it happens in life that parents are unhappy with children sometimes, but when they die, child offers their fast, their qaza fast, their remain prayers, like their qaza wajibat. Some parents had not had the opportunity for Hajj, they will do the qaza namaz, roza, Hajj, or pay their qarza, their debt, until it is written that he is the pious and obedient child. Sometimes a child is pious and obedient, but when his parents leave, like when his parents were alive, he's so obedient, he's so pious, but when the parents leave the world, he does not pay their debt, not pay their qarza, nor their rights, no deeds for them, no, isale sawab, the chapter is closed. If they died, but we should send, especially on Shab Jummah. Even the dead people wait for our amal, for the recitation of Quran, for sadaqah, even food sadaqah. There are so many stories. Even if some son, he gave even some food to the animal, and then the parents came in the dream and say, oh, thank you for giving sadaqah on my behalf. So there are so many stories. So we should also, it's not necessary that we are very good in their lifetime. We should be good and don't forget them even after they die. That is the lesson. Because this time is short, I want to give you some takeaway message. So Imam was invited by a Mu'min, but Imam did not Imam rejected the invitation, because he said he's Aqe Waldain. So we should see that we should be among those children who fulfill their responsibilities toward their parents. So sometimes the child is pious and obedient, but when his parents leave this world, he doesn't pay their debt or their rights, and no good deed for them until it is written that he is Aq or disobedient child. So this will happen. So inshallah, we pray that we would not be among those. So this is one of the lesson that we should keep in our mind. For all our dead, for all our marhumin, especially on Shab Jummah, we should send them some hadiah. They have been waiting because their amal nama is closed. And as the Shahadat Eve is coming, and inshallah we will be attending majalis. So it is the day of martyrdom. Tomorrow will be the day of martyrdom of Imam. And who is Imam Muhammad Baqir? If we just we just visualize in our just try to visualize that Imam Baqir was an Imam who was the witness of Karbala. He was only 3 years old when he saw the neck of his grandparent on the tip of a spear. And if we want to feel the masayib of Imam Muhammad Baqir, we only hear this event and then we cannot tolerate. But he witnessed it. What does he felt when he witnessed Bibi Sakina, who was being slapped? People say we experienced such and such event. Even it is past many years ago, but we still feel it in front of our eyes. What about our fourth Imam, Imam Zain al-Abidin, and our fifth Imam, Imam Muhammad Baqir? He witnessed when the chadar were snatched from the bibis. He witnessed when they set camps on fire. So just think about the masayib, even from Kufa to Syria. Bibi Sakina was slapped so much that her cheek color changed. If father is beaten in front of child and child does cry and screams, what has happened to Imam Baqir's father? His hands were cuffed, foot and feet chained, and there was a shackle around his neck, the tawq and zanjeer and salasil. So these, we cannot even imagine the masayib of Imam Muhammad Baqir. And the eve of Shahadat is coming, and Bibi Zainab was the aunt of Imam Sajjad. And his heart, there was always the pain. Whenever you ask from Imam Zain al-Abidi, there was always the pain of the aunt. Same was the relation of Bibi Sakina and Imam Baqir alayhi salam, because he was the witness. And now even the masayib are not finished. If you see, these are the days of Hajj, but on 7th Zilhijj, the grave of Imam Baqir alayhi salam in Jannatul Baqir remains empty. But his nana is there, and his father Imam Zain al-Abidin is there. His son Imam Jafar as-Sadiq is there. Therefore, one alim said, when you want to visit Medina, don't go there in night. When you go there in night, there is no even light on their graves. So great personalities, and there is no. So always try to go there in the daylight. So even you say Imam Baqir and Imam Jafar as-Sadiq, like 4 imams are there, but there is no azari, there is no roza, and even if you see Jannatul Baqi remains empty. But I hope inshallah Imam Zamana goes to mourn on the graves of our Imam.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد